And in a way, I would say to be present, really present, is almost like the answer to most things, you know. In a way, it precedes listening. It precedes anything. It's just that sense of being willing to be centered, take the time to use pause, even if pause seems, I haven't got time to pause, you know. It only takes a few seconds. And that moment of pausing, connecting with my heart, reminding myself that human beings are, for the most part, always trying to do their best. It's just that we haven't learned this language, we haven't learned this awareness. You know, we've been habituated in our lives to think in terms of split, of duality, you know, of what's right and what's wrong, which, okay, there are right and wrong ways to do things, you might say. But when we accuse the other of being wrong or right, then that disconnection is there. And Marshall Rosenberg, who's the originator of nonviolent communication, which is, you know, a very important aspect of heartful communication, you know, he said that most of the time, human beings are playing the game of who's right? Who's right? And then trying to prove that I'm right, and the other person, therefore, becomes wrong, obviously. And nobody likes to be wrong. So there's the disconnect right there. So this consciousness of needs is a way that you can then transform this game that we're playing so much of the time of wanting to win points, to be right. And you know, what I've discovered and other people have also discovered is that there really is I like the word sweetness. There's a sweetness in being wrong, in that willingness to be wrong, because then you put the relationship above winning points, above being right. Because, you know, if you're right and you prove you're right and the other person feels in some way embarrassed or uncomfortable or humiliated, you've damaged the relationship. Is it worth it just to win an argument? I don't think so.
That brings us to the end of this second session of Heartful Communication. Thank you for listening, and do join us for the next session.